Hi, everybody. Hope you can hear me. My name is Eric Nance, and I'll be helping you with a little bit of the break entertainment stuff alongside you'll be hearing from me later on for the exciting panel discussion we have at the end of today. And so the first thing we have on tap is actually a wonderful idea that came from my partner in these activities that I'll bring to the stage here, Jenna Reps, who has been very helpful this year. She's actually presented at our pharma at least once before, I believe last year, and she had a wonderful idea about putting a challenge to all of you to put your data analysis skills to the test and with taking advantage of another great effort that we have in the R community that I think many of you have been big fans of, and that is the Tidy Tuesday initiative. But we have a little R Pharma spin on it, actually. So, Jenna, why don't you take us through your idea of the patient risk profiles?
Hi everyone. So we have this data set where we have 100 simulated patients, and we have information about their age group, their sex, and then the history that they've had in the prior year. So whether they've had drugs and conditions. And then we also have 14 columns in this data set where you have their predicted risk. So using those features, their age, their sex, and the conditions and drugs that they've had, 67 different conditions and drugs, their predicted risk for the next year of whether they're going to have 14 different outcomes. And the idea is to get some visualization. So how can we actually present this to patients or clinicians to show here's your risk, and here's like the information about you. So any visualizations that you can come up with from this that could be useful to any sort of stakeholder, whether it's the patient, the clinician, or even the public, to actually visualize this. And the idea will be that we will actually have a look at the solutions that people come up with and actually have a collaborative paper, hopefully, actually discussing how we can actually present risk to different stakeholders from the ideas that everyone gets in this community.
Wonderful. And for those that haven't heard about Tidy Tuesday before, this has been going on for a few years now, but I've always been inspired by seeing the creations that others put over into either social media or their blogs or whatnot. We've learned a lot about how to understand and generate insights from data better. So we really encourage all of you that if you want to put your skills to the test, I've put a link to the Tidy Tuesday GitHub repository with this exact data set that Jenna's created for us with little instructions that you see in the README here of how you can install this on your R installation. And certainly have fun of exploring it and have fun with sharing that. You could share it even here at our pharma directly, but definitely if you can put it on social media, we're gonna I always joke that at our farm, I like to run with scissors a little bit, so to speak, with creating fun content. We're going to try and have for one of the other breaks, as my light just went out, um, to actually show what the community has been doing for visualizations in one of our upcoming breaks or tomorrow. So, with that, we'll let you have a little bit of rest here for the next 10 minutes or so. Again, feel free to install the data set on your system, and then we'll be back with more great content in about 10 minutes here. So, thanks for sticking around. I'll give you a little music to entertain yourself for a bit while we're waiting. But thanks again, Jenna, for giving this data set to us.